Hey Cancer, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into your love reading for November. Let's go ahead and see what's happening for you guys. So I was meditating on your energy and I heard sunflower. So I don't know if some of you guys have sunflowers in your home. Sunflowers are your favorite type of flower. If you had, during harvest and whatnot, if you had like sunflowers growing in your yard. But there's something about sunflower here for you, Cancer. I just gotta let you know before I even get into the reading, there's a delicacy to you. And I don't mean in the sense of being like docile or like a wallflower or anything like that, but there is really a purity to you. Despite what people may say about cancers, of course, and everybody has their shortcomings. But I mean, your soul's intention. There is something that is really pure about you. And then I heard if they don't know, they'll never know. So, and again, this is kind of a side message, but the people that you've dealt with that never really got to experience your true essence, right? Whether due to their own negligence, due to, just not wanting to, for whatever reason. The people that never really took the time to really get to truly know you. Of course, it's their loss, right? Very cliche, but it is true. It is very true. So let's see currently where you're at. Let's do a wellness check on you in love, right? So how are you currently feeling about your current love situation, right? Whether in the sun, speaking of sunflowers, we got the sun. Sun, 3 of Swords in the reverse. May I have one more for my Cancers? Ooh. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So overall, Cancer, I think you're doing well. You're trying to, at least, right? Even if you gotta fake it till you make it, you gotta. Sometimes we just gotta do that until we really progress to where we want to be. But with the 3 of Swords in the reverse, it feels like you've made steps. You've made a lot of steps. It feels like you're in a space of you want love. You would like to have a relationship. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, you're still happy and content overall. 3 of Swords in the reverse, there has been a specific heartbreak or maybe even multiple that has transpired throughout the course of your life. But you're trying to put it behind you, or you have put it behind you, and you're in the state of, I'm going to be content with me. I need me. All I need is me. If somebody comes along and adds to that, great, perfect. But if somebody doesn't come along and add to that, I'm going to be fine and happy on my own. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, which goes back, and especially with the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the upright, lets me know that yes, Cancer, you would like to be committed. You would like to have that ideal relationship. You would like to have that relationship that ends in marriage and kids, the house dog and the family, all that great stuff. But right now, 9 of Pentacles, it's in the reverse. All of this energy here for you, Cancer, it feels singular. So it feels like I'm speaking specifically to maybe my Cancers who are potentially single, or maybe you're still energetically linked to somebody, but you're moving on past that. This doesn't feel like somebody that is in a full-blown commitment or connection. If you are, and this is for the small 2 or 3 that I'm speaking to, you're trying to put past pains and heartbreaks on the back burner and leave them in the past and trying to find happiness within the commitment, right? So let's see who's coming towards my Cancers in love. Who will my Cancers be dealing with? Who are they dealing with? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And leave it to Cancer to have still some lingering energy here. Okay. More than I would like, but we'll take it. We got the 9 of Cups, the Moon, and the 4 of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, we got 2 Knights. The Knight of Swords and Knight of not Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands. So Cancer, underneath that is the 7 of Wands. So it feels like there's been somebody, or this goes 2 ways for me actually. There's been somebody that has been at a distance that either you blocked their energy or they've blocked your energy, but there's still lingering and residual energy between you two. This person does find you to be their wish fulfillment, what they do want, what they want in a connection, what they do want in a commitment. But 4 of Swords, you guys aren't talking, or you haven't talked in a while. You guys haven't talked in a long time. Others of you, right, where it's like, I don't care about the past. If the past came back, the past can hit the front door. I'm not opening it back up for them, which I completely understand. what this lets me know then, on the flip side of it, is that your love life has been stagnant. It's been stuck. I always think of like a gear, right? You know how you have gears and they turn, but it feels like there's been a metal rod in that gear. So your love life is that gear and it needs to turn, but because of that rod that is through that gear won't turn. So it's like, it feels like your love life has been stuck. It's been on pause. It's been on hold. You haven't had any movement. But what's interesting here is the person that, let's say your ideal person, right? Let's be realistic. We're not going to say like Brad Pitt or like, what's the other guy? Michael, oh my God, I can't, he's dating Lori Harvey. I can't think of his name. But whether it's Brad Pitt or Michael B. Jordan, whoever, right? Let's just be realistic, right? Whoever is your realistic, ideal romantic partner, that's been hidden from you. It's been underneath the surface. Four of Swords. It feels like the universe has kept you from your ideal partner for a while. Why? Well, with the Wheel of Fortune, either there is still some lingering energy around this Three of Swords that you're moving past and you are content, but we got to fully clear out the energy. Or with that Wheel of Fortune still being in the reverse, it just wasn't the right time. I know we always talk about divine timing and divine timing this and that, and it's like, okay, well, can you give me an estimate on divine timing? Can you tell me, 6 months, a year and a half, but it really feels like divine timing has been holding this up. Others of you, like I mentioned earlier, this really feels like a past person that either you blocked their energy or they're blocked your energy. They do for you as, or see you as wish fulfillment. And things have been cold, whether you haven't been talking to this person or they haven't been talking to you. But it feels like this energy is getting ready to open up with these 2 knights on the bottom. So, how will Cancer feel about the person that they will be dealing with in love? How will Cancer be feeling about the person they will be dealing with in love? And hopefully all of you guys are doing well. Also, too, if you want, there will be an extended to this. Go ahead and click the link in the description box below to check out the extended. Also, give a like or a comment. It does help out the algorithm, so that way I can get these videos out to more Cancers, because I really don't have that many Cancers that are here on the channel, so I would love to get the messages further out to my Cancer crabs. So we got the Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles. It may be an earth sign coming towards you. Doesn't have to be. They may have a earth placement in their rising, moon, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, But this is somebody that you will feel about them as stable, as reliable. So especially if you are one of those Cancers with a past situation, this may not, you may decide to, when this person comes in, really close that door, because this feels like a real fresh new energy here, right? Especially if you've been through the Three of Swords energy with the person, and now we got the King of Pentacles, which is with the Ace of Swords, which is a person that is disciplined, a person that's principled, a person that has integrity, a person that has honor, somebody that is stable, consistent. This is somebody that is husband or marriage material or wife material. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, but this is somebody that you can see as long-term potential or a spouse. So if you look back at your past person or the one that put you in this Three of Swords position, and if you don't honestly feel within yourself that this person could be stable like this, not ideally, like, well, if they make these changes, they can do that. I mean, what you know of them as of right now, if you don't feel like they can be this for you, more than likely, this is not the person that you're going to be dealing with, right? You're not going to be dealing with a past person. This is going to be a new energy for you. But then, World in the reverse. Judgment. Okay. Well, let me break this down for you, Cancer. It still goes 2 ways. So I may have spoke out of turn. I'll say sorry. Sometimes I speak out of turn. Sometimes I just got to let the cards fall first. So, Cancer, if you've been one of those Cancers that felt like your love life has been on pause, been on hold, been stuck, there is a new breakthrough that's happening for you. There is a new breakthrough in love. There is a new breakthrough when it comes to this person. This is somebody, again, if you're closing the door on the past, this is absolutely somebody that's new, and you're going to feel like they're honest. You're going to feel like they have integrity. This is somebody that holds themselves to a high regard and a high standard. But with the World here in the reverse, there's something for me very familiar with this person. Not in the same Six of Cups type of energy, but this is something of familiarity. There we go. I was about to say it wrong. So when you guys communicate or conversate, you'll start to notice that you guys may have had similar backgrounds, whether you both come from the same country or the same state. You know, you guys, of course, may live in the same city. You guys may have had similar travel experiences, similar life experiences with this world in reverse. There's a similarity between you two with this world in reverse. And you're going to feel like, wow, okay, not only do I feel like this person is stable and sensible, that's the biggest word here, sensible, but there's some commonality between this person and me. We come from the same area, or we've traveled to certain places that are the same, or we've been to same places, or we've had similar life experiences. Because when the world is upright, that's a whole new chapter, right? A whole new cycle. But when it's in the reverse, it's the incompletion of that. But also, you know how they say the example of it's a small world, right? Especially when you meet somebody and it's like, oh, you're from here. And it's like, yeah, from here too. And it's like, oh my God, it's such a small world. Or you're my cousin's niece. And oh, I didn't even know of you. Like, right? And then when you'll say it's such a small world, it's that kind of energy where it's like the person that you find ideal or sensible or stable, little did you know, they lived right around the corner. Little did you know, you guys may have visited the same state when you both were 15, not even knowing each other, right? You both visited California or Los Angeles at 15, and you were there with your family and they were there with their family. And of course, you guys never crossed paths, but it's like, wow, we both went to California back in 1989. Like, are you serious? It's like, yeah. It's that kind of energy. There's something here that connects the both of you together that feels like, whoa, wait a minute. This is too coincidental. That's what this energy, there's going to be too many coincidences when it comes to this person, where you may feel like with this judgment, something feels of higher divination here. Something feels more divine. Something feels of higher purpose here with that judgment. Now for the other few, where I spoke a little out of turn, this is you feeling towards this person. Maybe that cycle hasn't closed. You may feel like when this person shows back up, maybe they have changed, right? Maybe they have, implemented new things about themselves, or maybe they have changed certain behaviors or ways about themselves. And with the judgment in the upright and the world in the reverse, there may be a part of you that may be tempted to speak about possibly reconciling. Now, when you reconciling doesn't mean you both have to get back in a relationship with each other, but even if it's just a sense of closure here with the world, right? Maybe this person is mature enough where I can get my closure, they can get their closure, and we can just shake hands and move on, So I want to see, how will this person feel about Cancer? Ooh, okay. Ace of Wands. How will this person feel about Cancer? And here goes the same Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. Yeah. This is that person that's coming towards you, Cancer. So we got the Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So this person is definitely sexually intrigued by you, to say the least. They definitely are. But this is somebody, when it comes to how they'll feel about you, Cancer, this is somebody that feels like you light their fire. You light up my life. There's a song, oh my God, I'm hearing it in my head so loudly. It's by Michael Jackson. It's called Lady of My Life. From his, what album was it? From his Thriller album. That's exactly what I just started hearing in my head, because it's very sexy, it's very sensual, but it's very romantic in the same sense. And he's very forward in the song about talking about what he feels or what it is that he wants, his intentions, or his intentions for, the lady that's in his life. That's what this very much, it feels very sensual. I'm getting very white vibes, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, a little old school here. Not saying your person is going to be, of that age or of that generation, but it's something very sensual here. And I don't feel like that's your person only intention, but it's just, you do speak their interest. You do spark their interest first through your outward appearance and who you are and how you radiate. And this is somebody that I'm not going to deny to you, Cancer. It feels like they are going to want to move this quick. They are going to want to move this quick here with you. So I want to look at the potential obstacle here between you two, and then we're going to take this into the extended. I am going to pull a romance card here for you before we go. Look at the obstacle, and then in the extended, we'll look at potential outcomes, things you need to know, things that may be hiding from you. So we'll go further in depth in the extended. So tell me about the potential obstacle here between these two, between Cancer and this person. We got the 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So this doesn't feel like your person energy, because it feels like they're very much so like gung-ho when it comes to you, Cancer. So this may be yours, because with how fast this person is moving, it may put you on guard. It may put you on defense with, hey, what are your intentions? Are you coming in here just to score and then leave me out in the cold? That's exactly what this feels like. Not saying that that's what they're going to do, but I think this is more your energy because you're coming from the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So for whoever this is, whether this is past returning or it is somebody brand new, I feel strongly new more than anything. But there is hesitation on your end or some defense because you just don't want this person to come in, get what they want, score. Again, we got the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands here, right? So you don't want this person just to want you sexually or physically and not give you the emotional aspect or not give you some form of stability, right? You don't want them to come in, win, get what they want, have sexy time, and then just leave you out in the cold. And with the Justice in the reverse, you know, be back in an unfair situation like you were in the past. You just don't want to deal with that. So I don't blame you. I understand. So it'll be interesting to look at how this unfolds between you two and see what's really going on or what really will be the case between you two. But I am going to pull a message for you and your person. Can you tell me about Cancer in this? Ooh, not ready yet. Can you tell me about Cancer and their person that they'll be meeting, or this person that is returning? One card, Spirit, for Cancer. It's my Cancer, Spirit. Thank you. So we have body positive. Okay. So let's see what this has to say for you, Cancer. It says, and I'll face it this way so you guys can see. It says, the lover sat down to seek relief on a blistering hot day. Let's sit down under this parasol away from the stinging hot rays of the sun for a while. No longer will the harsh gaze of the summer heat burn them. Here under this tree they are safe. And as they sought this place of relief in a... Oh, hold on. I messed up. And as they sought this place of refuge in a sometimes judgmental and harsh world, they found so much more than just shade. Here in this place they found self-acceptance, indulgence, joy, and inner beauty. They had created a safe refuge where they were free to be naked and fearless. Away from the gaze of the hot sun, away from the opinions and musings of others, they retreated within and found self-love, acceptance, and adoration. So beautiful. So this is somebody, and we got this Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands energy going on here. So this is somebody that not only will you accept them for all that they are, but they'll accept you for all that you are. Every nook and cranny, every flaw, every imperfection that you think that you have, they will love all of you and accept you as you are, and vice versa. So with this Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter if you're big. It doesn't matter if you're skinny. It doesn't matter if you're tall. It doesn't matter if you're short. In their eyes, they find you absolutely perfect and absolutely attractive, and they love everything about the way you look. So this is somebody that's very visual. This is a visual person. Not to say that they aren't emotional. We'll look further into that, but this is somebody that is very visual, and it's not in a lustful way, not with body positive. This is embracing all that you are and thinking you're a muse. Look, even if you're fully naked, right? And you may look in the mirror and say, I wish I could lose this, or I can tone this up, or I wish I can gain some weight here, or et cetera, et cetera. And even for my ones who've even thought about whether it's plastic surgery or getting filler or getting Botox, whatever it may be, this is one of those people that's like, you don't have to do anything. I enjoy you exactly the way you were birthed. So let's go ahead and get into the extended, Cancer. It's been an absolute pleasure. If this is where I leave you, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and it's always an honor. Bye.